I'm like, oh, so now somebody say there's a spotlight on the vehicle. Now you want to go, but you don't listen to a nigga when he say the light is a little too bright. You feel me?
Not a gun, it's just my hand. I'm at 60 frames per second while your ass is running 10. Call me you some but my nigga, cause you know I'm finna.
So then I peep a bright ass. I look behind me now. I'm like, hold on, that light bright as hell. Hold on. So I turn to all my niggas, right? I try to gather them all up. I'm like, hey, we gotta go. That light is a little too bright. You feel me? That light is a little too bright. They still by the door arguing. I'm like, yo, we got to go. That light is too fucking bright. So then all you hear is somebody say, and be like, yo, that's the cops. You got a spotlight, So then, and now everybody wants to go. I'm like, oh, so now somebody say there's a spotlight on the vehicle. Now you want to go, but you don't listen to a nigga when he say the light is a little too bright. You feel me? So we make sure we got everybody. We gather up. I'm like, hey, let's dip behind this car, wait for the cop car to pass by. That's what we did. After that, we booked it. We fucking out of there, nigga. I'm running it. Boy, I'm running in Tim's. I'm out of there. I don't give a fuck. But I regret that because the next day my ankle was fucked. Nah, I kid you not. Don't run in Tim's. I'll fuck your ankle up, boy. My shit was deep. We run to the car, they run to their car. My nigga B trying to get somebody, get a homie snap for like a potential, like another party type shit that was like an after party type shit. But unfortunately, he didn't get it because we had two cops running up to the car with their flashlights. So I'm like, nigga, like, let's go. I look back and he's still trying to get the snap. So I hit the gas. I turn this bitch around, nigga, and I'm gone, nigga. I'm pushing. I'm pushing that motherfucker. Then I look in the rear view. I see the little lights. They moving a little bit faster and shit. So they running after me. And so I get to the point and I turn. Off rip instantly. A cop car just lights on, pulls me over. I'm like, fuck! Ain't no way. I'm like, you got all these cars leaving. Why me? So they pulled me over. They tell me to turn my car off. They tell me they told us to put our hands out the window. So we all got our hands out the window on some shit. And so he tells me to get out the car. And then my cousins and them, they in the other car passing us, and they stopped in front of us. And I hear my cousin, he's like, hey, you good, man? I'm like, yeah, just go, man. Like, it's no point being here. Like, just go, cause I don't know what type of timing these fucking cops is on, bro. Cause we in another like area that I don't know, so I don't know how the cops is down there. I don't know if they're racist. I don't know if they're dickheads. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. We're black. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm trying to make sure my peoples are straight. So I tell them to leave, and so he tells me to take some steps back and take some steps to the left. And as he's doing that, I hear one of his homeboys. He's like, one of his officers say, like, you want me to go get that car? It seemed like they know them. And he was like, nah, you good. And so they tell me to get on my knees, boy. They detain me. And they put me in this tiny ass, small ass backseat of the car. Like, I'm like, bro, like, how do motherfuckers fit in the back of a cop car, my nigga? I couldn't, like, I had to sit sideways, my nigga. Like, this shit was so weird and uncomfortable. My hand was numb as fuck. Couldn't feel it.
Oh my God, what is that? You need to leave.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but my hand, like, bro, it was fucking uncomfortable. I've never been in the back of a cop car. So they put me and my other nigga in the back of the cop car. So I'm gonna just let you know off rip, we black. Me and my other nigga that was in the back in the back of the cop car, we're black, and my two other friends that's talking to the cops are white. So you know what I'm saying? You put that in your head. I'm gonna leave it like that. Two niggas in the back, they talking to the white people, trying to figure out what's going on. Why can't you talk to us first? Why can't you talk to us at all? They didn't talk to us at all. For real. they ain't asking us questions that they was probably asking, you know what I'm saying, my 2 other niggas. But I mean, we played along, we made the motherfuckers laugh, we was just trying to make everything, you know what I'm saying, be cool, because when it comes to cops, you never know. So when I get pulled over and shit like that, I always try to keep my cool and make a cop laugh, because that's a good sign. So we do that, and it turns out to be some cops, some sheriffs that we knew. That, well, I knew one of them, and my homeboy knew one of them as well. So off rip, we was cool. Off rip like that, we was cool. But yeah, so basically what happened was they told us that they got to call in for a potential, well, so basically what he said was our car was pointed out by somebody in the party, because the call in was 7 people from the city came down threatening to shoot up the place. So basically somebody lied, saying that we had a gun and was threatening to shoot up the place. And in my head, when they told me that, I'm already thinking of one person that whole fucking night, the redhead bitch. Like, who else could it be? Who else could it be? Who, like, bro, like, tell me, like, who else could it be, my nigga? If it was somebody else, fuck you. Plain and simple. Don't let me fucking catch you, nigga. but nah, some real shit. Like they told me, they was like, nigga, yeah. So we got to call in that it was 7 people from the city, and that was threatening to shoot up the place. So we came in for a gun call. I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, look. It makes sense that y'all got the guns out on us, and they got an AR, he got a pistol out on us. So it makes sense. At the time, I didn't know that that's what that was for. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was just being dickhead cops, because when they detained me first, I seen the nigga with the gun pointed to my car. So I'm like, hey sir, can I ask you something? I'm like, why? Like, why is your homeboy got his gun out on my peoples? And that's when he told me about the whole call-in situation. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. I just was making sure, because, you know, I want my peoples to be safe, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because cops can get wicked, you know what I'm saying? On some random shit. So that night, man, I do fucking, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know what to say, bro. But I do thank God, bro, that nothing happened that night, because they told me that they was gonna shoot my car up because of how fast I pulled out of the lot or wherever we was, like, pulled out of the field. Like, they just seen my car whip around and fucking hit gas, like, so they potentially was gonna shoot at my shit. So it would have been a crazy night, my nigga, like, on some real deep shit, my nigga. Like, if you really think about it, like, it's crazy, bro, but like I don't even know, bro. Like, it's just like, in that situation, you really gotta just, like, you gotta think, man. You really gotta think, because it could have been worse than what it was, man. But all like, at the end of the day, man, nobody was hurt, nothing really happened. The cops was cool, we was cool with the cops. So they just thought we had a gun, so, you know, they did their little procedure and all that other shit. I told them they could search my car, because I don't have nothing in my car. I don't carry nothing in my car as of yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. Hold on now. Don't get it twisted now. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm certified, but as of like carrying something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And then they was on the radio, they was trying to make sure we didn't drop it or throw it nowhere. So we was straight on our end, and yeah, and then they was like, the only reason why we got y'all is because somebody pointed out that's who we were supposed to go after. So yeah, we had some snitches there at the party, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, whatever. I ain't tripping. I'm just glad my peoples are safe, and you know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. Don't go to no hit party with black people, because they will profile you. So that's the end of the story, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I'm fucking retarded, bro, as fuck. So yeah, I take my L, 2 L's back to back, and I ain't never going to no hick parties again.
Pest control, who called about rat?